Hello, this is Dawn from Create28 and Create with Confidence. Today is part 2 of the Autumn Wonder Hinged Junk Journal. What we're going to do today is create all the embellishments for this junk journal and insert them into it. So this is part of the design team for Scrapbooking with me. I hope you'll enjoy the video. I'm going to fast forward it a little bit so that it's not too slow for you or too long, because it's still going to be over an hour. So get yourself a cup of coffee, sit back, relax, enjoy. So the first thing I want to do is come in here and put in some pockets. I can use this strip right here as a belly band. So let me separate things here. Those are flips and tucks. These are, probably seeing, these are cards. This needs to have something put in it. These need to be fixed up as pockets. Look at that, it's a pocket. Pockets. This is a pocket. These are pockets. That's a pocket. These are tags. That's a pocket. These are little file folders that I'll put one of these in. So I'll just slip those in there like that. Set those aside. Pocket, pocket, pocket. Put that aside. Okay, so let's start with these, because what I want to do with these is take a smaller pocket and layer it on top of the larger pocket. So I'm just going to put some glue here. It's supposed to slide like that. I just mixed that up so it's extremely watery, because I may not have got it shaken up all the way. I do mostly glue and then like about this much glue and about that much water. Just because the tacky glue is just so darn thick. Okay. And I'll just put that on like that. Okay, I always like to have a pocket up here. And I've got that piece right there that I could use as a pocket. That would be pretty. I can just cut off this right here. So let me try to make it so that it's even. Even Steven. Okay. Take the scissors. Take my rounder. Put a little thumbnail in it. Thumbnail? Whatever, you know what I mean. Okay. And you can see it says page for box, so this is the leftover from the box. I'm just going to put that on the side there. Okay. And next, let's do a flip. That's what we have here. So we can flip it out this way if we want, or we can flip it out that way. I'm going to flip it out that way. So what I'm going to use is washi tape. I'll use this one. Okay, so I'm just going to find the corner here. try to get it about the halfway mark. Line it up with the edge. I try to line it up with the edge. Flip. Add a little more washi tape inside. Voila. And then inside, hidden, will be that little box. So let's put something in that box. And I've got my little cutouts here, so I'm going to take one of these little flower things. Maybe a word or phrase. Just stick that in there. That tucked back in. Okay. Just want to glue it on 3 sides. Or you could glue it on 2 sides and make it like a belly band. Put it in there. I've got that left over from that one pocket. Let me just do some trimming here, or corner rounding. Edge it, stick it in here, in the back there, and then I can put another flower right there. Like that. Okay. So this is signature. So we can put a pocket on the back of that. Then we've got this one. We can do. Let's do this. Let's put this together. Let's go ahead and put this together. It's not what I was thinking of, but we'll just put this together for right now. Set it aside. Actually, I want to put that in the back. So let's put it together. Okay. Now, my triangles. I want to put the blues together. And I want to put these together. Okay. And I think I want to put some ribbon on them. So let me just put a little bit of glue. Get down my ribbon. Put some ribbon down here. I found this blue ribbon, which is beautiful. That there. That there. And one more. So that's going to go like that, like that, like that. So let's just put this on the bottom here. Okay, if you remember, these are the cutoffs from the box. So we're just using some of the discards that we made. Okay. So now we're just going to glue on the sides here. And run it up back. And I'm going to place it down there. Okay. I don't want to put anything into it right now until this glue dries. So let's go ahead and put a tuck over on it. That one. try to get a little even here. Curl under, flip it up. And some more washi tape. Okay. So we've got two more, the signature and then a third one. So let's do the top opening tuck. Some washi tape. Get this out of the way. New paper clip, I just hot glued these buttons on here. So maybe that tucked in there, backwards. Just gonna cut that. In the corners. Do a little inking around it. Pop that up there, make that into a belly band. And let's make that into a corner tuck. This is one of the pieces that I trimmed off of, fuzzy cut off of one of the pages. Okay, so I'm just going to make that into a side tuck. Then we've got another signature. And I think I'll just put a small one, smaller one up here. This is from that Freebie that I thought was so pretty with the flowers. And add Imagine. My signature. Okay, I've still got like several. Little pockets there, so I'm going to put a pocket there. two more big, these pockets, and a little pocket. Let's go back. Okay, so put it up here. Or flip, excuse me. Flip here. Add a little pocket there. And add this pocket over here. I still got one pocket. Put that pocket there. Let me go ahead and put a pocket here. Oops, so I had two pockets. Okay, just stick a pocket here. On the front. Okay, so now I got to put things into our pockets. Let's punch holes into our tags and put some little grommets in there. There's one. And if you've not used one of these grommet holders, the long end goes in front, and the rounded end goes for the back. There's one. There's two. There's three. Okay. Use this orange, pretty orange. Use the blue one. And I'll use this coral pink, whatever it is. It's a really pretty color, whatever it is. Oops. I cut that one too short. I'll use that for something else. that for one. And I'm not going to do a whole lot of decoration on these, just because time-wise. Okay. I have got a lot of these little things I've cut out. And some words. And these little flowers here. So I'm going to pull these out because I can use these for little journaling or on the pages. Let's see. And then I had some paper left over, so I did some punches. And what I was thinking was doing a little dangle with those, and with these. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to come through and glue on, where I've got these tabs here, just for decoration. I'm just going to come in here and glue on some of these things that I printed out. Still not going to affect whether or not you can pull out these pages. Okay. And while I'm doing it, let's see. Right here, let's go ahead and put in a card. Let's put in, oh, I forgot to make pockets. Doggone it. Let's put in the tag. Let's put in this and this. I meant to take 2 of these and put in pockets. Doggone it. Why didn't you remind me? Put that there. Let's go to the center here. Let's do a pumpkin. That'd be pretty. We'll just see if we can fix that. Okay, so I'm just going to trim a little off of this one. Oh, it's still not going to fit in there. Put that in there then. Put it in here. Flower will show. I'm going to fix this. Put you in here. Put you in here. Some days there so we can fit. We got 4 slots, so we should be able to fit 4 things or more. I'm just going to put 4 in here, so I'm just going to trim some more off of that. Okay, I think my kitten just shut herself up someplace, or got shut up someplace. Put that in there. Okay, sorry, I had to go rescue the kitten. She'd gone downstairs into the basement, and of course I didn't realize it. Shut the door. So she was shut up in there. Poor little baby. Okay, let's do this little thing. Oops, this little thing here. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Don't climb up my shoulder. No, 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 no. Sorry. Come on, get down. Get down. Sit on my lap, but don't climb my shoulder. No, it can't be that way. I guess she decided she couldn't climb my shoulder. She just didn't want to be up here. So put that there. And got 1 in a million. Look. Okay, 1 in a million. You can make this one into a pocket. So let's do this. We're just going to take this off. Take this off. Climb on me. Glue 2 sides. Pull it over. I mean, can you not jump up here? So in the previous one I did, I had 2 of these pockets. And you can do them sideways or top loading, it doesn't matter. Ouch. It's just on my back again. It's been a long time since I've had a kitten, and I forgot just how hard it is to work with one. Okay, so let's put a tag in there. And we can still make a tuck here. Do it on the other side. Not a tuck. Sorry. I keep doing that. Okay. Easy peasy fix. Look, you're going to get your ears boxed. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Damn. Let's see what we can put in here. We've got card there. One we can put there. And we can put, ouch, cat, this there, got that there. Okay, so let's put this pretty piece here. And I'm going to put Nature's Beauty next to it. There. I just like having something there, so okay. Pocket there. Put this tag in, so we can have some ribbon hanging out. There, up there. Let's put this little thing here. Let us put that there. This pumpkin here. Got this flip here. some little flowers and a little bit of a basket here. So let me just do this basket piece. A little flower. Flower on the other side. And a journaling card in there. Everything in there. Got a couple things left over. So let's see if we've got any place that needs something. Right there. Got this piece right here. We can just round the corners. And make it into a little tag. Okay. Little word possibilities here. It's not too big. Let's do this. Phrase time after time. And I had cut this little piece off, and I'm just going to cut that and cut that right there. Okay. Stick that in there. Okay, so now I've got still got some words I can put on. And I've got these, and I have this envelope, and I have this larger piece of cardstock. I'm just going to stick it into the envelope. And kind of made a mess of that envelope right there. So let's see if we can just kind of hide my little mistake. Glitter or lace. Both of them are wonderful for hiding mistakes. put this on right here. And these are not the best scissors for cutting fabric or lace. I'm just going to have to work in a pinch. Okay. Let me get some fabric tack on that. Since I'm gluing fabric on fabric, this might work better than tacky glue. Or maybe not. Okay. I've got this little piece right here that I'm not quite sure what to do with. And I think I'll put it there with the brad. Got some brads someplace. Oh, here they are. This would have been a lot easier to do before I had closed it up. But I didn't have the idea then. There we go with that. That tacked down. Just stick some clips on it for a minute. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this dry and set it aside. Now I've got these rounds here that I want to do something with, and I've got some remnants of that Coke. Excuse me, I need a cup of coffee. Coke container, so I'm gonna cut a couple circles, punch a couple circles. It's okay. And then Just going to glue these onto the front and back. Okay, so I'm just gluing them onto the front and the back, making sure they're evenly pressed in. Get the last one, which is these little inch ones here. Just going to set that aside. Now I want to put some lace on this. Like so. And I found some really pretty ribbon. Found some that I really liked, but I didn't like, not sure about the bulkiness up there. I think that's so pretty. Okay, and I like this. It just didn't do anything for me with that. So then I saw this. I kind of like that. So I think I'm going to go with that one. I think. That's pretty. That one, this is what I used for the other one. I don't want to use the same one for both of them. I really do like that. Doggone decisions. I thought this was more brown and golden, not black and gold. Okay, go with this one. So out comes the Fabri-Tac. Stick that on like that. I'm going to add some glue to the edges here. Keep it from fraying so much. I'm going to cut that. And that's where I'm going to cut that. Okay. So while that's drying, I'm going to take these. Let me push this aside for a second. And I'm just going to take this packing tape. And put it on there. I'm just trying to get it burnished on pretty good. Okay, and I'm just trimming around the corner, trimming around it here. I'm going to do the same thing. For these two. So you don't have to have a laminator if you want to do something like this. I could have pulled out the laminator and laminated these, but why? Because it would have been easier? Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Put this back over here. Okay. Get this on here real good. And just trim around the edges. Probably should have washed my hands before I did that so that all that glue wouldn't stick, but hey, we do what we do. And you can take a Sharpie around the edges here if you want to, or I don't know, a gold pen or something. I'm just going to do this. out a good place to punch these. Add some little grommets. Go in there. Thank you. If you want to, you can put a little jump ring on them. Put them on a bulb, or put them on a paper clip. So I'm going to get some paper clips here. And the last thing I'm going to do is I get the paper clips and cutting this off here is I'm going to add a screw-in pull tab. And a dangle. So I already made the dangles. They're right here. And you see I already got one added to a paper clip. Okay. Actually, got two dangles added to paper clips. I'm going to take one of those dangles off. And instead, I'm going to put this little guy. So, this out of the way. Okay. Well, the hubby came in, so I tried to get things straightened up a little bit so he could eat his lunch. Okay, so what I want to do is put a little pull tabby thing on there, or screw tab. So what they are these little things like this, where you can screw them in, and then you've got this little tab here where you can attach things to. And they come in different styles. So this is one style where the little tab comes out, and this is another style where the tab doesn't. I'm not sure which one is longer. So you need a little itty bitty screwdriver here to open them up. And I've got one someplace, I just don't remember where I put it. So see, it's got a little screw in there. These are also good for cell phones, to those little like wallets and stuff. You can put this on, punch a hole in it, put it on, and then you got some place to attach a bracelet. Okay, so let me put that right there. Let me put this right here. Okay. Okay, so see, that one came apart all the way. And this one, the screw isn't quite as long as on the screw on this one. Okay, fortunately, this isn't that thick. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the smaller hole punch here. Okay. And I'm just going to come in and punch a little hole. I'll go ahead and use this one. Okay. So I'm going to put this back so that it attaches like that. And then I'm just screwing it in. I'm going to loosen it up just a touch because I want to move this around. Yeah, that's good. Just like that. And then you can put like your dangles like you created here. If you wanted to put these two, instead of doing this, you can do this. And attach these here. So that would be cute. Going backwards. So you attach those there, or you could attach some tassels there if you wanted to. I like beads. So I'm going to undo this. And I've made a bead dangle here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach my bead dangle to it. And then just include these in here someplace so that if the person has anything that they want to attach, or you can attach like the envelope. Just go ahead and attach that, because I haven't attached that in there yet. Attach the envelope in. And you've got that little thing there. And let's see, we can take out one of these things and attach it to something with this right here. And we can keep that little dangle on if we want to. Since it's a flower, and those are flowers. And these are flowers. And why keep putting that on backwards? There we go. Okay. So here's the finished piece. with the dangle attached to it. And we go through the pockets. I might go through and add some stenciling. I know how to stencil, so might go through and add some stenciling just around the corners, just to give it a more finished look. But you can see how cute that is there. So we go through, and we've got pages to write on. And our envelope. And more pages. I've just stuck several pages together. And our little dangle that we made. And our flips. And another flip. And a pocket. And another pocket. A belly band. Little tuck spot. Journaling pages. And another little dangle. That little tag. And a little flower. One little folders with one of the journaling cards that we printed out using the digital pages. Flip with a pocket in it. And finally, the stacked pocket. And that's our project. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll enjoy the journal. And I will look forward to seeing you again.